Hello and welcome to Video Revealed. I'm Colin Smith and this is your place for professional video production techniques. The subject of this reveal is make precise movements with hot text. Alright, so we've got a keyboard, we've got a mouse, or maybe you've got a Wacom tablet or some kind of other input device. Well, trying to move things precisely in 1 point increments or a decimal point increment can be tricky, especially with a mouse. So Premiere Pro has had hot text for a while, but you can now click inside the hot text and increment up one number or a decimal place. Let's have a look. So let's say that I was trying to get this grid behind this yellow rectangle, this same size as that rectangle, and I don't know the value, so I'm going to have to figure it out. So on the left-hand side, here's my grid settings, and I'm choosing the width of height and sliders. So width and height sliders. So if I change the width here, I can get pretty close, but when I get there, then I might be moving this around a little bit too much. So I'm going to get close, and then I will use my hot text on top of this. Same here with the vertical movements. So hot text simply means when I move my mouse over an area where I can add, where I can change values, you'll see the pointer changes to a little hand with a left and right arrow, and in here I can make these changes. So that's been there for a while, but what we can do now is if you click inside there, and of course I could type the number in if I knew it, but I'm using the up and down arrows on my keyboard. So as I move this further down, I can see I'm getting tighter around that rectangle. So that seems to be good. Now I'm going to tab over to my next value, and I'm using the same keys there. Now, as I get closer in here, if I want to get into smaller increments or move in larger increments, if I hold the Shift key arrow up and down, you'll notice that I'm changing 140, 130, 120. So now as I get closer, I want finer increments, so I'm going to let go of the Shift key. Now I'm moving in one increment. If you add the Control key on Windows, the Command key on Mac, you'll notice that I'm now moving in a tenth, a decimal point, and I can get very close with that. And when I get to where I want, I'll just hit Enter, and that's the value. Same with the rectangle here. So I'm going to double click on it and select it, or I could have clicked on it and chosen this button up here for motion. And you can see we get handles around here, and of course I can click and move it directly if I want. But again, if I want numeric values, if I want precision, then I can click inside here and I'm moving this to the right, and again adding the Shift key. Maybe I want that to the next group of grids. Now I'll tab over. Now I'm in the vertical position, and I'll move that down over to here. So I think you get the idea between the hot text, clicking and dragging, or Shift or Control clicking in here and getting this precision editing capability of where I'm moving this up or down. You now have precision that you didn't have before, so you can visually line this up without having to use a mouse. All right, hopefully you found this informative. If you have, then please click on the subscribe button to Video Revealed. If you're not already an Adobe Creative Cloud user, there's a special link in the description for you to go get your free 30-day trial. Till next time, I'm Colin Smith, and it's my job to get you looking your best.